Okay.
Hey, BJ.
Give it up.
Come on, let's go have a little chat.
Then I need to talk with you, BJ, quick.
Well, you know how it goes, BJ. You get on duty and everyone needs to talk to you.
Yep. It's not rooftop meeting, so I can't really complain.
Mine's super quick.
Uh, 621 to medical dispatch.
Standing for medical.
We're gonna get a boo-boo bus up to Grapeseed. We may have to breach.
10-4.
Oh, that includes the medical examiner too.
I'll head up there and temporarily. I just need to speak to BJ.
All right, you're up next.
10-4.
Okay, one lollipop in there, yeah?
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
And now for the other end.
What?
So,
There's
I got a statement from Tart.
two lollipops in this room.
From
Oh.
Piper.
excellent.
Double dab.
Wait, from Tart, from Piper?
Yeah, Piper
What'd
sent
you
it
say?
over to me.
Okay, what's it say?
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
I'm just a little confused on the third point. The San Andreas State Police at no point recommended removal from a post at from EMS. That's not relevant to the point. She handed in her keycard. She did it that voluntarily.
It's more or less covering their tracks. So, like, if it's get brought up like this, like the SAS recommended it, then that's saying, well, no, they didn't. Because there have been a couple of cases where people have been caught, and I have been told you should fire them. So that statement's kind of just covering his ass, just to make sure that.
But if Tart said that he talked to Cricket on the 13th, and that was the only time that he talked to her, then why would there be a point of... Because he's speaking for the whole of San Andreas as the state police, but he's not command. So
It's also probably the fact that it's just an old habit. I mean, he was for a long time.
Yeah, I'm just... If it turns out that somebody did recommend that she get removed, then that kind of throws the whole of his statement. And the fact that it's almost like an accusatory finger towards us saying that we removed her from her post, but we didn't. She resigned.
I mean, either way, our asses are covered because it's been ruled.
Asses are covered, but in anything, that's Tart supporting Oxburgh's claim.
We'll let Piper sort it. I don't think it's done anything, if I'm being honest.
No, it's just a few things that happened last night. Like, he was very agitated last night.
Cards?
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot going on with PD
Extra 5076 latest.
that he's trying to like sort through and help fix.
And whilst I understand that, he doesn't... I don't know. I don't know if he knows what my role is within EMS. It seems like he's trying to nitpick it. No, don't worry about it. I talked to him last night. Let's see how things go. So,
Okay.
just leave it. This is me just airing.
Yeah, I get that. Okay.
Promise you won't speak because if it turns out to be wrong, then it's me being slanderous.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Neither should you.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I doing that? Go back. Fuck's sake. Bop, 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 bop. My brain does not work because I do not want to. Whoopsie. Oh, well.
Yeah.
What did BJ say?
Said he would talk to Chris, and I said, well, the only reason I'm going to come back as a doctor is if you fire him.
That's fair. That's fair. You're not on radio, by the way.
Oh, whoops! I need to get a radio. I forgot. I actually completely forgot. I've been mildly upset in the morning, so I forgot.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's just all of my hard work is completely unappreciated by PHS Command currently, and they're all a bunch of pieces of shit. All of them, every single one of them. The current department of PHS, as it stands, anyone that's in command is not a good person. All of them are not good people. Bert sells black market organs, and implants them in people and calls it cloned. Stella murders people, and Chris has helped murder people. So yeah.
I'm beginning to think that if I speak to Tart, I'm going to be asking for everything to be written down.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Anything, because the latest statement that came through said that San Andreas State Police recommended in no time that AJ be removed from her post. We didn't remove her.
Oh.
She resigned.
Yep.
So that's him pointing an accusatory finger that we acted prematurely. No.
Yeah, when we didn't. Yeah, I know. I'm with you. I am.
So I'm just going to ask him to write down everything that he does. Are you leaving medical examiner department, or are you keeping that?
Oh no, I left that too. I'm not working with Chris in any capacity. In fact, if I had the authority, I would remove his EMS certification. But I don't.
Yeah,
That's not my call, and I'm not asking you to.
yeah, I'm not, I'm afraid.
That's fine. He won't ever pass EMT, so it doesn't matter. He doesn't get on duty. He doesn't get on duty. He was literally at the VU last night getting lamp dances from 5 or 6 different women instead of doing his fucking job.
I know.
Yeah, so I'm not worried about it. It's okay.
The, I am a little upset about the whole situation that I've just told you about.
Yeah, I understand. I would be upset too.
I've asked BJ not to tell anyone talk to him because there's no point. But also, if it is unfounded, it's slanderous. But
Right.
so I've asked BJ not to, but I'm just not gonna be. I do think I do with him. I'm just gonna leave it. Like,
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about it. I really wouldn't.
agreed. And he wants to communicate with Cricket for things about the department, but actually Cricket's in charge of the hospital commission, not the EMS
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, she's not in charge of EMS. She's not even a part of EMS.
And she is now.
I mean, she is now.
She's got a call sign
Since when?
since yesterday.
Did they talk to you about that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, as long as they talk to you about it, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. She talked about it. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Cricket
Well,
Cricket can help with those hours that I'm struggling with at the moment, and I trust Cricket to do that.
Yeah, I would too.
It's just the other person I'm not trusting.
Agreed.
X-ray 00 to X-ray 50.
Send it.
What's your 20?
Southwest of Grapeseed.
10-4.
Do you want a 25?
Negative. Just was trying to figure out some tracker things going up around your area.
10-4. Is the bank at Grapeseed going on?
Unknown.
No PD markers?
I don't know.
Yeah, 10-4, there's no markers there at the moment.
Gonna hang up on
10-4,
you.
thank you. X-ray 0 pulling off. I staged for that.
Oh.
10-4. I
Okay,
wasn't sure
well,
what
I'll
that
see you
visual
when you get
marker,
back.
whether you'd gone back to Sandy. It's a little bit like, what?
They were still... okay. A little bit of communication there, please. Okay, I'll meet you back at Sandy.
Yo!
Thank you for checking on that, because I wouldn't have known. I was on the phone to somebody waiting for their all clear or to roll in.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
That's...
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, I guess they must have just broken off and not realized, or they're in a chase or something.
I mean, I put that we'd staged and everything else, and I said that we
Yeah.
were responding. That's
Little ADHD cop moment, yeah.
not even ADHD. ADHD is being distracted by, like, okay, I know what you mean, distracted.
Yeah, they just got distracted and forgot. That's what I mean.
Just,
But yeah, bit of an oof.
bit in a noof, because then it takes one of us out, but
Yeah.
I understand distractions happen.
Yeah. I didn't even notice initially that they weren't still at the bank. I was just like, why is there a tracker like all the way down there? And I saw one in Sandy. I thought, huh, Aya's gone back to Sandy. But I guess it's
No.
someone else is doing work there.
Vanessa's there.
Ow! Right.
Are you interested in becoming a trainer again?
Yeah. I maybe next weekend because it's a bit late in the weekend to get it all sorted now.
I mean, that's absolutely fine. The next
Yeah.
weekend would be great, because then you can also see how you can be a little test dummy for the TFTO cert.
Oh lord. Okay, that's fine.
But you should pass it. You're absolutely fine.
Yeah. I did skim it over. It's basically like that Hall of Horrors style stuff as well, right? Setting
So
all
yeah,
that up.
that's an option in case we don't have all those medicals. So if
Yeah.
you don't get a stabbing for a while, then you at least have a scenario to pass them off on.
I just had this thought, which I probably should have mentioned. I didn't. I just had it. I couldn't have mentioned it before. What if there was a field experience sort of tick box thing, as opposed to trying to get field experience for everything, just some like how much field experience they've got, or like whether that should be like something that's noted.
It should be in the training notes.
Yeah, that's it's like a half-formed thought I just had of like
Should
dress
be in,
related, but like yeah.
should be in the training notes.
Yeah. Yeah, it would fall into just general training though, I was thinking about it. It's just like an immediate thought. I was like, oh, what if there was a box to tick for seeing them do stuff under pressure? But that's just general notes, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, probably next Friday, pending anything extreme happening outside the city that I don't have any control over. I'll let you know. I'll let you know, like, for the weekend. So get it sorted.
Or we can see how you are after Christmas, with Christmas coming up. That gives you time.
I'd rather get it sooner rather than later.
Okay.
Get back on the horse, sort of deal.
So we
So
could...
there's going to be a couple of weekends that I'm going to be away before Christmas, and then I think the week of Christmas I'm going to be away.
So why don't we do, if you're willing to test drive it...
Yeah.
Do it next weekend, and then the weekend
Yep.
after you're set to go, and we can even just pretend to have one of us as an EMR.
Yeah, that's. I'll definitely. I can give the system thing a test on like Friday or something next week, or this week. You know what I mean?
I'm surprised we just don't have any EMRs. We've got loads of them, and I don't know where they are.
Yeah, I mean Ivana's on duty, but she's doing nurse stuff, so. But also
is
doesn't
near.
doesn't yet. I can't imagine she needs actual training.
Yeah, she's
Obviously,
really good.
Yeah, I don't know what she doesn't have ticked in the boxes, but I would almost just do it on principle at this point if it mattered. But like it's the time she's around, it doesn't matter. It's not like we're under duress. If we were pushed for staff, I'd be like, let's expedite this process a little bit, but we're not at this time of day. It's just not. She's as valuable as a nurse, so.
Hold on.
I'm gonna guess that it is head trauma. And am I getting pulled over? No, good. Head trauma and penetrating trauma.
Head trauma you can do pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm just guessing what she doesn't have on the official tick boxes. If anything.
I don't think she's been around when any medicals are going off. I think she needs to all the scenarios.
No.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Oh, that's, that tracks, to be honest.
The time she's around, she's got no medical sign-offs at all.
That's actually, yeah, that's kind of annoying. Because I definitely think if she had, it's the only thing most of these cross-training people need is the field experience differences.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a pain. When if it was one or two things, you'd be like, all right, let's just do that. But if it's everything, then
yeah, it's
I
all
feel like she hasn't been to a single medical outside of the hospital that she's treated. Then
she's probably not had the opportunity.
yeah, damn.
Oh, great.
All right, again.
Bye. Thank you for
That's.
You can see it
Yeah,
now, by the way.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the steps of when you're doing it. Hi, Sonia. Hi.
Hi. What are you doing?
Oh, this is all the
Talking to
sound
a
it used
Tegan?
to be. Cool.
You got my email, correct?
Yep.
I'm glad this
Yep.
persisted. Oh,
Thank you.
That just helps all of it.
Yeah. I have a Sonia with me.
Nice.
I'm being
Yeah, I
kidnapped
heard.
by a Sonia.
Oh, okay.
Hanging around with you.
So, I'm going to hang up and I'll talk to you in a bit.
Yeah, no, it's me.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi. How are
How
you?
you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah. Did everything go as according
With,
AJ?
she's decided to sue, but I don't know if she is suing or not because she's also decided that maybe she doesn't want to sue and she was angry.
She's not gonna win because she's gonna continue on doing what she's doing. It's
But also, she tried to sue against us, and Oxford put that we terminated, and we didn't terminate.
not yet. She's not. What do you mean not terminate?
AJ's no longer with LSMS, but we did not terminate her.
Okay.
And that's part of their argument, is that we terminated her.
Okay.
So, no dear, I'm glad to have you back, so glad.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just not trying to do as much, but it's oh my god, I feel bad because it seems like everything gone to shit.
I just don't have people around in that time.
It's gone bad, man. I hope you understand. I'm going to do the best I can, but I'm telling you, I'm probably gonna make a lot of enemies within. Cause I'm not gonna hold back anymore. It's becoming a joke.
During this time, yeah, during the times that they're around, I need Blake, really, but I can't rely on Blake at the moment because he's really ill and he's had problems, so I understand that he needs that time, but I don't know how I'm supposed to sort this time period, this time area out. Like this
You're
time
not
shift.
supposed to. You're not supposed to. That's where we come in for this. Like, I don't care about my rank, right? But you're deputy chief, and it's my job beneath you to inform you about things. You help us to get us where we are, right? Ah, my head.
Oh no.
X-ray radio check.
10-2. Oh, you needed a cough drop briefly.
Meanwhile,
let's try that again.
but it's the people that you put where they are. Like where I'm at, it's our jobs to help you guys sort this out, see things where you guys can't see, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, whatever you guys decide to do, that's up on you, you know? I've done things for so long, nice and polite and understanding, and I've done that, and it's gotten to a point now I feel like there just needs to be a mean bitch and somebody to get angry once in a while for the right reasons, because what's going on now, what I've been seeing, it's bad.
What have you been seeing? Because nobody brings this to me either.
People not listening to command, people not like it's a little bit on like PD side, and then our side it seems like med staff is fighting with cops. And I'm getting to a point, and I tell them, I'm like, you can literally, you can change your attitude, go in the back room, change your fucking attitude, and then come back and actually be a professional and a reasonable person. If not, then you can go fuck off and go off duty.
So
Because I ain't having that shit.
I understand PD's point of view that if we're being snarky and everything to them, but then I also understand, I can see it from our side as well, is that PD treats us like shit at times.
Yes, but do we have to act like them?
No, we don't have to act like them, and I can see why some people get riled up by PD. I don't agree with it, and it shouldn't be that way, but yeah.
It should never be that way.
PD do
Never.
treat us like shit at times.
I know.
Treat
And
us
I've
like
called
tools.
them out. Yeah, I know. And I've called them out for it, but I'll take it to the people that actually do care about us and the people that are willing enough to help us. There's a right way of doing it, not right there arguing over a patient to the cop where they're wrong at things. And this is what's pissing me off, is they would do this over patients. I'm like, why? It's one thing of getting your feelings out to a cop when there's no patients around and you're not ridiculing them. You have something you want to say against that cop, then by all means do it, but do it in the right way, not over a patient, because that just looks bad on med staff and how they did it.
Is it only that time, Sonia, or is it?
You know, I haven't been around these times. So I don't
try to maintain good relationships with them, despite one I'm feeling quite used by.
Who's using you?
Can you keep a promise? And not tell anyone?
I've always kept my promise.
You can't?
Yes, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
A particular individual, I don't agree with some of the things, like I've left it with Farrell before. When there was a stupid Halloween joke going around, and it was making it seem like med staff had been kidnapped, and I said, okay, we're double badging now because I don't know what's going on. It fell through, but we were then told by Tarts, oh, you should have contacted PD to know what to say we should have been double badged. We could have told you whether you double badged or not.
It's not their place to.
No, and Farrell told him that.
Yeah.
And then he's also going to Cricket about issues with EMS.
Of course.
But I hear about it from Cricket, but I'm getting second-hand information from Cricket. Why? He has my number. Why is he not texting me? He says I don't have to do it.
Because he's trying to do what AJ was trying to do with me, trying to go around you. From your authority, you know?
But Cricket's not even in charge of EMS. She's part of this commission that is in charge of the hospitals.
Right, but Cricket also is good friends with BJ, you know?
Yeah,
and Farrell.
I respect Cricket's opinion and I expect Cricket's input into things, and I ask her for advice. But at the same time, if you're going around and I'm not hearing these problems, I'm not hearing them firsthand, because unfortunately Cricket came to me and it made it sound like there were more than 3 EMS that they were having investigations on. Okay.
Well, Missy is an EMS, Abby is an EMS, and of course AJ. But I can't put. Oh my god! I can't put that Missy was there at the scene the other night. She was at the Central Hospital and acting like what's going on.
But yeah, that individual is just, and I think whenever I'm talking to him now, if he says anything, I'm just gonna ask him to document it. Because
Yeah, I mean, treat him like how he treats you in a way. I'm not saying like, you know, 2 wrongs make it right, but it's just like sometimes if they get taste of their own medicine, it's just like you remember I told you what I'm sorry and I hope it doesn't bring you trauma. I feel like it is, but the whole thing with the Vipers and what he did to me, you know? I thought my life was in his best interest and he cared about me, let alone his wife. But when he was standing there in front of the door, ridiculing Bones, calling him names while his wife is in his hands with a gun at her temple, and he's insulting the man. What does that say? That tells me somebody right there doesn't deserve to be in PD. Don't have the right mentally capacity to deal with that kind of line of job. Because if they did, I don't think things would have been handled the way they are. And if I'm hearing if everything you're telling me is true, I don't think he learned from what he did at Bolingbrook with me. That's actually scary. That's actually scaring me.
I mean, what you can do is talk to Bryce.
I don't know.
But also, PD Command should be coming to talk to me. I might just start up talking with Bryce. Who's that?
I don't know. They came from over there. Right there. Seen the cars? Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
Looks
Paul
like
Impound?
Yeah, the 2 of them did. Got the cars from Impound. I just got done talking to Wizzle and Ross. I haven't seen Ross ever since I got back. So Wizzle surprised me with Ross because long time best friends. So, we were talking and they had to go because they said things were popping off and it didn't sound good. So that got me kind of scared, and I hope they're okay.
I just think that everything that I'm just gonna start communication with Bryce. He's around more regularly, so I'm gonna talk with him.
Yeah, talk to him. See if you can get a one-on-one and tell him your concerns. Because
I talked to Tarts last night to try and establish that, because he sounded agitated. He said he wasn't, but he sounded agitated, and this San Andreas Medical Commission. BJ was under the same impression. It's 3 people: McCallahan, Stella, and Cricket. We're still Los Santos Medical Services as far as we're aware, and as far as he's aware as well. So,
they'll reopen the case again.
yeah, I'm aware. I probably won't be called as witness. There's too much.
Stupid.
There's too much.
But I will tell you what I've been told by certain officers. I'm sure it's coming from Tarts. that they see us all medical staff as dirty.
Yeah,
Can't be trusted.
probably. It's probably coming from that person.
I don't, that's why I always tell the cops I don't trust them. And they're like, why? It's because you don't trust me. You don't trust, and my best interest is to help you guys when well, not going that way.
Yeah, that's not. I talk with Mia. I talk with the Colonel, or when she's around at least. So I might just. I used to talk with Seth. I talk with Amber, who's a 300 unit. Seth is a 500 unit. Bryce is a 100 unit, so I might just talk to him.
Yeah, do that. Don't let this go without being that said.
Yeah, I know. But it does feel like a tool. Like, he's nice to me. He was nice to me for one thing when he needed me, but the moment he doesn't need me.
Yeah. No, that's just how he uses people. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's not your fault. It's just
No,
something
but I feel bad.
I don't even think he's aware that I'm in charge of EMS, that I'm the chief. If something happens within EMS, then there's the disciplinary action. I should be aware of it.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure he's aware of that.
No. This is I think it is. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. You good?
No, I don't feel it great.
Okay. Well, I see the two ladies up there on the bus. They would help you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hold on,
Let them do it. You already have so
Let
much
me
on your plate.
Yeah, let me phone Bryce quickly.
God, before fucking shit hits the fan, because the way how they're making it seem, it's not good.
What's Havana's call sign? It's 77. I'm good to be picked up. Hi.
Bryce Carpenter.
Okay.
Hi,
Hello.
Bryce. Can I possibly 25 with you at Sunday?
Yeah, sure. I'll head up there.
Thank you.
Right, see you shortly.
Bye.
Yep, it needs to get done, because if it's not, then it's going to... Because if he's well enough to do that towards you, can you imagine what he's going to do to a poor EMS that it does not have the
Or anyone
knowledge?
he's got a grudge against.
Yeah, because I would hate for somebody that is under, because I know when somebody's trying to use me, and I won't give
Apparently,
them
I
what
can
they
buy
want.
water on your shoulder. I'm not even joking.
It's good enough. Yeah, hey, clerk, just give her water. There you go.
Yep. Let me just grab that packet of crisps. Tuck it in your pocket. There we go.
There we go. I don't want, because I'm thinking about the future, right? And if there's people beneath me, I don't want hearts to go to them like, oh, this person is naive and they won't know. They're going to tell me what I need without them even knowing that this is the kind of type of person he is. I would hate that.
What do you think of the Stella situation?
What do I think of it?
Mm-hmm.
I think if it's somebody that is so bad, I don't think they would want to still help people. I think she was really hurt on when this happened. I know what revenge feels like sometimes, right? You want somebody that's hurt you, you want them to have payback. And when she lost her man, I think all she was feeling was hurt and pain. She didn't have the right people with her. And I think they probably used her in that way. And I think because she was hurt and in pain, she was not using the better of her judgment. Whether she did it or not, who's to say? Anybody, she could load the gun, right? But anybody could have taken that gun out of her hands and used it. I wasn't there. But I know she tries to help people here all the time. I've never had any problems with her. She's always been good to me. It's like, you remember a long time ago you asked me if people would start crap about you. Same thing. I don't listen what other people say.
Okay.
I just see it with my own eyes and what she has done, and then try to put myself in their shoes. So I hope that helps. I don't know. I don't necessarily think she's a bad person.
Perhaps, but you think there's the possibility she was used and then made bad choices based on that. Possibly, maybe.
Because you should know. You a therapist. You know what people do when they're hurt, and especially when they're madly in love with those loved ones, and the crazy things that they would do. Did I say it was the right decision? No. God forbid. I don't know what I would do if I was madly in love with somebody and somebody took them away from me. My whole world is gone. I hope I never have to feel that. I don't want to experience that. Because can you be honest and say that you wouldn't do that?
Yeah.
Everyone's different.
I can't blame anyone for that.
Yeah. Did I say it was right? No. Like me being a collective mind like I am right now. Do I say it's right? No. An eye for an eye is not always the right thing to do. You know, they say it makes the man blind, but I don't know. Sometimes
I'm more of a person that just goes, an eye, if they strike you across the face, then turn the other cheek. Let them strike again. Because eventually they're just gonna bring it down. I think this might be them. This is Bryce.
Yeah. I've been used, I've been abused. And there has been a lot of times I wanted to throw in the towel and say, you know what, fuck it. But I'm just gonna be just as no better as they are. Oh my god. Bryce!
Behind you! You have a knee that looks like it's hit the strawberry jam.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That is a magnificent moustache.
Thank you.
Why?
Because it's Movember, so we're raising awareness for men's health stuff. So I bought a $2 mustache and stuck it on. Normally the glue doesn't work, but I think that my own mustache is acting as a kind of Velcro type situation.
I just wish you could get one that actually matches your hair, love.
A lot of people have said that, but I think it's better without it matching.
Okay, I get it.
It adds to the nonsense.
Yeah, no, it's fair. Okay. If you need me for anything, let me know. Okay.
Will do. Thank you.
Take care, Bryce.
I'll try. You too.
Might not be a private conversation.
Sure. Yeah. Where do you need me?
I forgot my car's over here.
Come inside.
Trying to do a dramatic move away, and there's anything but dramatic there.
Okie How can I help?
Just something that Sonia, just talking to Sonia about a few things and everything. Why do I still hear her?
I mean, she's loud at times and soft at others.
I think that might have been actually TV.
Maybe. Yeah, you might be right.
Is there any issues currently with EMS? Is there any problems that I need to start sorting?
I'm honestly not sure. I mean, there's
I'm aware of Abby,
obviously there's
Missy, and the AJ situation.
yeah. I mean, that's sort of top towards my list. I don't think so. Otherwise,
It was just something that I was. So, I'm the chief of EMS. And it was just something that was brought up that not Tegan. Tarts mentioned that he talked, and in an affirmation statement, he taught that he talks to Cricket about multiple things that Cricket can bring down to staff and everything.
okay.
So I mentioned that, and I'd mentioned before that I'd like to hear about if there's any issues with EMS earlier on, if that's okay, just so that I can sort it at the earlier stages. So, just some of the issues that seem to be happening, and I would like to be able to talk about them, but of course I don't see Cricket, and therefore I barely see
Yeah.
able to have a
familiar
communication.
with how that goes. Yeah.
Yeah. But also Cricket is supposed to be part of the commission which oversees the hospitals. The EMS is separate to the hospital.
Gotcha. I'm honestly not sure. I'll have to check with Tarts about what he had. Like, my main thing was.
I mean, it's not a complaint at the moment. Anything against Hearts. We had a talk last night, and he said those are the only 3 that he made me aware of. But I'm just wondering if we can chat at times, like maybe once a week, just sit down, have a conversation about PD and EMS matters.
Yeah, by all means. Like I said, like I'm trying to pick up as much of an understanding of where things are going. I'm going to be doing things like those ride-alongs because I think they're very helpful. So yeah, I'm more than happy to do that. And you've always got my number too. So if there's anything that you hear on the grapevine, I know how those work. You can always sort of reach out, and I'll try and work out what people have been saying. But similar problem to Cricket is I don't always get the fresh news hot from the piping hot tea, so to speak.
Yeah. Can you keep this next bit confidential, by the way?
Of course.
Sonia and it was just something I made. It seems like when I'm an item to be used by Tarts, when I have something, one of my skills is useful to him, he's very polite. When I'm trying to sort out problems, because I would like to know about problems within the EMS, like, otherwise I'm not getting anything. But when I'm trying to sort out problems that aren't convenient to him, he gets very agitated. Just feels like I'm an item to be used rather than a person.
Extra 5076 latest.
Now,
Okay.
I don't know whether that's because he's not unaware that I'm in charge of EMS.
I mean, maybe. I mean, that might be the case. And also, obviously, there's long-standing relationships too, in terms of like him and Cricket go all the way back to the Paleolithic area almost. So maybe he's just leaning on that. But yeah, I will. I won't say anything, but I will keep an eye if that helps. And then if I spot stuff myself, I will say something. So
Yeah, because Sonia also mentioned that she feels particularly... She doesn't trust Tarts. At all. She feels very used by him as well.
Okay.
Now, Sonia will have to divulge into that more, but that's what she mentioned to me. That
Yeah, I mean, by all means, you can let her know that I'm always open ears when it comes to anything like that. I mean, he's been through a lot, so he's working his way through stuff. Maybe he's not getting the balance right, but even still, I'd like to hear it from her what's been going on.
And I mean, it was back when the Viper stuff was going on. So...
That was genuinely not a good time.
No, I'm very aware of
So,
that.
yeah, I think if it's still happening, then I'm concerned because...
She said it sounded very similar.
Okay.
I'd rather you not repeat anything of what we've just said.
Yeah, no, I won't, of course, it's all confidential.
But she mentioned I should just mention it, and it's got to the point where I feel like if I need to talk to him, I'm going to ask him to document things, because I just do not feel like I can trust him.
Okay.
Because if it involves things like if it involves an EMS, then I would like to know so that I can correct it for next time that it won't happen.
Sure. I mean, there's boundaries. Like if it's a criminal investigation, like we literally can't. So, but where we can, for sure, I will make sure that we are sharing as much as we possibly can.
But I would love to have more a weekly meeting with you, for example, if that's okay.
Yeah, we can set something like that up. Just do a little, catch up, make sure everything's running tickety boo.
Yeah, something that Sonia did mention about was relationships between EMS and PD. I can try and stomp down on it on EMS side, but EMS feel agitated by PD, and I think that PPD feel agitated by EMS.
So I was about to say that my personal experience from the shifts I've been doing, relationships have actually felt a lot better than recent months. Yeah, like when people are in the different radio, everyone's been very friendly and thoughtful and sweet-natured about how they address that, rather than getting agitated, like was the case when the radio first was dropped on us. So yeah, I was actually meaning to speak to you about this, that how people have been handling the radio, at least when I've been around. Might be different later in the night when it gets busier, but yeah, it's been wonderful.
I mean, for most of it is wonderful because EMS can talk by themselves, and EMS, I'm going to have to re-emphasize it now, that whenever any PD are broadcasting to EMS radio, that the highest on duty deals with it. Like the highest on duty will reach out to highest duty PD so that you can talk to them privately. So I think that's what they're a little... EMS feel a little bit kind of, why do we need to do that when PD just radio us directly into our channel and tells us that we're broadcasting?
I mean, I'm genuinely not fussed. Like people can do it. Like the main thing is just like when's appropriate, you know, like a police text is also fine. Like that's generally my preferred method because we can just check that and see it and then correct it once the situation's over.
And that's what we've reinforced to them. I think they just, I think some staff would prefer it the other way as well, is that they get a text, we get a text saying somebody's broadcasting to all instead of.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I mean, like I can push that through too. I mean, I personally, I don't mind if the radio has gone quiet and it's not an active situation. You just say, hey, like, you know, you're broadcasting. Like if it's done in a smiley way, then everything is a-okay. Active reinforces. Exactly, that's it. Rather than like, you know, when people get all it gets, yeah.
I think that's where it's probably disintegrated on that one.
Yeah, sure.
And I need to reinforce to the EMS that if they have a problem with the PD, that they need to get badge numbers and bring it up to command so that we can then transfer it over to you and you can deal with it.
Yeah, precisely. But so far, I mean, from my perspective, everything's been pretty okay, I think.
I mean,
like, people have been communicating okay.
The EU, NAEU, and the NA period, it seems okay. I think it is genuinely just this NA-AUS shift that the problem seems to be causing.
It's been hectic that time of day, so I think that contributes to it. Like our comms have been a little more stressed.
Extra 50 Sandy
People
Shores.
then are bringing that sort of tension into EMS radio at the same time.
That can be 1076 with one stable GSW
weight
victim.
that's suddenly getting thrown to people who are just trying to do their job. So I think that probably contributes to it. Whereas when it's like today, it's a bit quieter and we can be laughing and joking around. If someone accidentally transmits something, then it becomes a bit more of a joke. You know, it's something we can bond over versus there's no tension lined up in those comms.
But thank you for.
Hello. Yep. Sure. Yeah. Is it already set up and good to go, or can you add it for me, or do you want to just send it to me and I'll add it? Okay, cool. I'll grab it from there. I'll do it in a minute. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I'll pop down and say hello in a minute. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Maybe on a Sunday about 5 o'clock GMT.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see what I can do. I'll tend to be around about then, but I don't want to 100% commit. But we'll make sure we catch up at least once a week.
Yeah, I think that would be, because that's only going to leave room to improve. I'd love to speak with Mia, but that involves Mia and I being awake at the same time.
I mean, who knows when she's awake? She appears unannounced at different times of the day. She doesn't have a schedule. She just sort of rocks up when she's ready. So I catch her rarely. For the most part, we just sort of ships in the night kind of deal.
But yeah, if we can catch up at least once a week, just have
we can
20, 30 minute discussion.
Yeah, sure.
I would prefer it towards Sunday just because the EMS meetings are on the Saturdays, so that if there is any. But that's only the second and last Saturday of each month.
Okay, great.
But thank you. And thank you for listening to my concerns on things.
No, anytime. And thank you for letting me know. I'll work out what to do about that sort of distrust. Like maybe it's stuff that's bleeding in from the bad times and it just takes a little time for everything to heal, but I'll keep an eye. Okay, right, I'm gonna skedaddle.
Thank you. Let me run out before you lock me in.
Thank you.
X-ray 45 to X-ray 50.
Send it.
Are you still bringing in that patient to Central?
Negative, it was to Sandy.
Hello.
Oh, 10-4.
Howdy.
Hi.
I've got that witness statement for you.
Thank you.
Alright, that should be the right one. It's the most recent one I've written.
Yes. Thank you.
Now I'm gonna go back to bed for a while because I'm way too tired right now. Y'all stay safe.
You too.
Mom's bullying me too.
I am not bullying you.
Yes, you are.
But also after last night, I am not waiting in the OR.
What? What?
We had multiple people come in with big guns last night.
Oh yeah,
in
good
the
point.
OR. Yeah, so I'm just gonna stay out here.
I think they were waiting for Emma. How was she when she went home?
She was okay. Once all the pets decided they wanted to sleep next to her, she was pretty happy. She might have been covered in one mountain lion kitty, 2 mountain lions. Gilbert was right below her. Lilith was at her feet. D-Bence was in his doghouse because he's kind of an ass. And then the bunny wanted to sleep with her. So she was covered in animals.
By the way, you still have SSD in your call.
Oh, do I?
Yes, that probably is why Deegan got confused.
I don't care. Problem solved. I am no longer VHS. I don't give a shit what they do.
Can we go patrol together?
Yeah, we can.
Seems we didn't do it yesterday.
I mean, that's on you.
I became free.
Well, and then you took a fucking what do you call it? A trainee.
And then I became free again.
Yeah, well, you still took a trainee.
And then I became free, and you.
Well, and then I had to do doctor shit. It's not like we ever have any doctors on duty. We legitimately have no doctors on duty. We have half of VHS as quote-unquote senior doctors, but there's no doctors on duty. On his way. Also, James said that he's sorry. That's what he told me. I told him to leave you alone.
Pretty sure that's what Sydney told him. He said to Sydney last.
Sydney said family. He didn't specifically name you. I specifically named you. and said he needs to stop being creepy because what is depicted in movies and TV shows is not cute or funny. It is incredibly creepy.
Yup.
You get to know someone by talking to them like a normal person when you happen to run into them. And then you go from there.
He's
You
kind of
don't-
ruined that chance even now.
Well, yeah. I mean, yes. Why do you think I'm not even being like, oh, it's cute? Because it's not cute.
No.
I know when someone wants to get your attention, they're doing it in a nice way. Like Bishop tried to do.
I haven't seen him for ages.
Bishop moved.
But that would explain a lot.
You have the worst luck when it comes to dating. Swear to God.
What? Then I have a creepy person
Yes.
who's not even
Like
a
I said-
serial killer creep.
Right? It's not even like he's a serial. God, I almost wish he was a serial killer.
I wish he was too, because then I could at least go to police and go, here. Okay, so if he doesn't leave me alone, then I'm gonna put a restraining order in.
Yep. I agree. Since I very specifically said he needs to leave you alone. And then that's something I have to talk about in his therapy sessions. So.
Does he have an obsession on me on something?
Not to my knowledge, he's never mentioned you. He's never mentioned you.
So it's private. That's even worse.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's internalized. So I don't know what's going on with that, but whatever.
But this is the last stop before I put a restraining order in. Because I even mentioned it to Piper this morning, and she was like, get all the screenshots and everything, because if you want to, she was like, do you want to put a restraining order in? So this is the last ditch attempt.
I know, and I said I would talk to him, so I did exactly what I said I would do.
I believed you. It was just what I repeated. I'm just repeating what I said.
Yeah, you need either more or less coffee.
I need more coffee. I've only had 1 cup.
Okay, then you probably need some more coffee.
But yeah, can I think of coffee?
Of course you can.
Is that Simon?
Yes, that is Simon.
He's purposely ignoring me.
Thank you, Mando. What's up?
Simon!
Right behind you.
I know. Do you want to come over?
No.
Yeah. Come join us.
You.
How are
Today's
you?
actually my day off. I'm
know.
good.
All right, we're just sitting here chatting.
I'm glad you're taking days off.
Yeah, I mean today, but later I have fucking class.
Class.
Yeah, like refreshing stuff.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
Yeah.
What time is that?
In 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Let's say 1 hour and 40 minutes.
So basically, we're gonna have no police officers during that time.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, we are around about. I can tell a lot, but I think still some people will be on duty.
No, I feel like we might go down to 3 or 2 officers.
Possible.
How's your tent?
Awesome.
So when you're gonna, live in an actual house?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna give you a foot massage.
Don't want a foot massage.
Why
What's wrong
not?
with you?
You
I have
wouldn't
sticky
want a
feet.
foot What? Why would your feet be stinky?
Sticky feet.
Did you not shower today?
Yes, I did, but anyway.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes foot
Yeah.
massages are nice.
So, the thing is with the house, I don't know if I should say that or not.
I wonder. Hold on.
Let's say what?
But
Nope. Okay.
That's my feet, man. What the fuck?
X377 to X350 direct.
Ember and I were looking for houses yesterday.
Where are you looking?
We were looking like up in
Send
the
for X-ray 50.
For the gunshot victim that came to
You're gonna have to speak
Central,
up.
who did you notify in PT?
I mean, we're trying to get a house up in the Vinewood Hills.
Okay. That's a fair bit.
The one from the local.
Yeah, but it's kind of no man, 2 million.
Oh, I
Really a
text
lot.
the police line.
2 million is 3 million less than we had to save for the lighthouse, so you're
Yeah.
better off.
But I thought like because of the new tax economy, blah blah blah, you know, it's gonna be like different.
2 million I probably think is the top end of the house.
Yeah.
But to
Yeah,
be
2
fair,
million
like
is the
there's
top.
literally nothing that I actually like, and she
Sonia!
doesn't like it at all too.
It's not Sonia, that's Shauna.
Shauna, I talked to Sonia earlier.
I did too.
My mind's getting confused.
It's not that you look like her.
It's really not.
There's someone in there. Hang on.
She also don't want to.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Okay, you called me Sonia.
I'm sorry. I haven't had another cup of coffee yet.
She doesn't even look like Sonia.
No, and that's
I don't look like
even
her
worse.
either, but everybody gets us confused.
Yeah, that's true.
Welcome to my life.
So,
Yeah.
issue
Yeah, but she's
that you
back.
text me. Well, they're beside your feet.
Oh, it's my feet.
Don't touch your feet or touch your feet.
Ah!
I'm pushing them around in circles and
Then
pushing
don't do that. I mean, why are you doing this?
because it relaxes your feet and helps blood flow.
I am relaxed already. I'm laying here.
Well, it's also very tempting, and they're incredibly relaxed as long as you don't. And Sonia does. Why am I getting? Oh, words! I really need to have that second cup of
Fucking
coffee.
off. I'm going home.
No, I need
I
that
don't need
second
this
cup of
abuse.
coffee. Are we just surrounding Simon now? Ella needs to sit at the top.
I'm just
Shauna needs
having
to
my
come.
coffee.
Shauna needs to come and
Just having
slide
my
up next to.
Are you in
Just
light as
having
a
my
feather,
coffee.
stiff as a board?
Yes, light as a feather, stiff as a board. Oh fuck yes. That never worked when I was a kid.
Oh.
You know what that is, Simon?
What?
So what it is I don't know if this is mostly sleepovers with the girls. I
Should be
don't know if boys did this, but often when we would pretend to be witches, right? So what we do is we put like a single feather, or not feather, a single finger under our girlfriends, and then we'd all chant
No, that's not moldy.
light as a feather, stiff as a board, and you would chant it, and you try to pick up the person. There'd be like 5 or 6 of us, and we all try to pick
But
up
we
the
don't
person
have
with a
to
single
if you don't
feather,
want
with a
to.
single
We feel
finger.
safe without.
Okay. Oh yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It's complete bullshit, but it's funny. Plus we were young. At least I was young. God. Most of you probably weren't even born when I was doing that. Oh god.
Ralph's the youngest one here.
Simon's younger than you, I think.
23.
Oh yeah, you are younger than me.
People still call me a baby.
God, I'd almost graduated college before you were born, Simon. Jesus.
Well.
Could you flick on
Where's
the
the cat
kettle
in the-
for me?
Sheriff's Department.
This is
Oh,
a interesting meeting circle we've got going on.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but like I said, I mean, looking for a house. I don't really like the interior. Yesterday it was like really nice interior, but there was no bathroom. I don't know.
I mean, the lighthouse one is interesting. You'd have to put a.
I mean, the lighthouse had at least like a pot. Right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Like a pot? Like a pot? Is it a pot? Is it an English pot?
There's a bathroom in it, if that's what you're asking.
What you're sitting on? How did you call it?
Toilet.
Toilet?
Toilet. Okay, there we go. There's at least one toilet.
Yes.
Yes.
On the second floor.
Yeah, but the house that we were looking at yesterday, there was nothing.
Really?
No.
Wow.
But it was like it looked really, really, really expensive.
Bearing in mind, we had to add that in. It didn't come with the house. I had to ask the movers to add this in.
What, the toilet?
Except
Yep.
most like houses have bathrooms, except for I think like the one crappy apartments down on the south side.
Yeah, but you kind of answered your own question there, Shauna.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I will have a look alone and see if there's something else available at Vinewood Hills. At least it's 2 sleeping rooms, bedroom.
I mean, there's always the fourth last property on the Catfish View.
True. I think that house is still available.
Yeah, but the house looks like fucking hobos were living in it.
But it's probably beautiful on the inside.
Yeah, it's the inside that matters, Simon. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, but it's like fucking out of nowhere, like in the middle
And
of
you will
nowhere.
also probably have a less chance of people trying to invade your home if it looks like crap.
Why should somebody invade my home?
I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there.
People are weird. Plus, then you can live right near Maria.
What?
You can live right near Maria.
Oh, Maria, yeah.
And
Kasaya.
I want to say Ren?
Ren and Memo, yes.
Yeah, Ren and Memo are also out there. So not only do you have my entire family who's, you know, doctors and EMS and justices.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But then you also have Maria and Kasaya, who are also doctors and police.
As far as I can from you guys.
And then, but you, if something happens, you have like 8 doctors that can come help you.
I was gonna say, and also if somebody
why do
dies
I
in
need
that
8
area, we're gonna have some questioning.
Why do I need 8 doctors? It makes no sense.
Because there's, so myself, Aya's doctor trained, Candace is doctor trained, Rachel's doctor trained, Ella's doctor trained, Kasaya is training to be a doctor, Ren and Memo are doctors. Who?
Sky?
Yeah, Sky's doctor trained, yeah. I mean, so you'd have a lot of emergency medical personnel there, plus another cop. In addition to yourself, and I would assume Amber.
I mean, I want to be like as far away as I can from you guys.
Why? I don't understand. We like you.
I know that you like me, but I need privacy.
You're in the middle of nowhere. How would you not get privacy,
But you're not that
Simon?
far away. You're like around the corner. So what?
What are you expecting us to do? Like surround your house on a daily basis?
I don't know. I
Right?
can't see it. Like black hoods and stuff, and like. No.
But
Light
also,
as a feather.
On the roof with a pair of
Yes.
binoculars and just looking at you? I mean,
Fucking sacrificing and stuff, man.
but also, if you live in the Vinewood Hills, there's more people around you.
Yeah, but not really that close.
They're closer.
Okay, listen. Hey, I
You
have
can
no
open
idea.
a window and spit at a house next
Anyways.
door.
Exactly.
So we're also looking in Polito, but they're all gone.
Yeah, Polito's popular.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jamie, I was looking in the interior of her house. It's pretty awesome. I wish that I would find something like that. Pretty good.
Which one is that?
It's the one that looks like a Spanish condo
Okay.
in Polito. Like the brick, like the stone house.
What kind of interior do you want to go for?
I want something that has like at least 2 bedrooms.
In a bathroom, apparently.
I mean,
in the bathroom, yeah.
I mean, there's the one that
Wanna put my
Piper
stuff in the corner.
has, which is although it's only got an ensuite, it's got 2 bedrooms on 2 different levels. I'd probably add in a bathroom. Won't be grand, but
I was gonna say that the one with the 2 levels that has a bathroom in the 1 bedroom.
Well, Piper's house has 3 levels.
Oh, does it has this waterfall?
Yeah, it has the waterfall.
Yeah,
this
there's
is
a
the one
bathroom in the
that,
second
that she's living in right now,
in the first bedroom on the 2nd floor. I used to own that house.
It's a pretty house, and it would give you your own floor.
I don't know. I have to have a look.
I mean, my preferred one is probably the lighthouse style house, but the waterfall
yeah.
one is pretty.
There's like a yellow house in the Vinewood Hills with this interior, like the lighthouse. Exactly the same for 1.9 million.
Yeah, it's a big one. I remember, didn't we all, like in a dream, live in one of those houses up in the hills?
We lived in one very much like in that thing you're talking about. It used to be very much styled like the lighthouse.
I'm upset that I paid close to $5 million for the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then everything, and then
Yeah.
foreclosure
Like
happened
3
on the city.
million.
Deflation happened. Yep.
Yeah, and then they reappraised the properties, and you know, I could have had the house literally months sooner than I got it.
3 million.
We paid close to 5 in the end.
I still don't even have a house. I got my car I wanted though. I'm so happy.
I mean, you can go and stay in the house I have at Harmony if you want.
I also have a house in Grapeseed. I can give you the keys to.
I passed out on the office couch last night because I was just so tired.
Literally, it's block 905, sorry. If you follow the road round that way, then the postcode 905.
I think I had a house around there sometime in a dream long time ago.
At the moment, Hayden's staying there, but you're more than welcome to stay there and just...
Oh Lord, my not child.
But you're more than welcome to stay there and do what you want with it.
I would just crash there. Of course.
Does it have
Put
a
some money in
bathroom,
for
though?
rent.
It does have a bathroom.
It does have a bathroom, probably.
Wow.
As I said,
And
I
it
think
has 2
every house
bedrooms.
except for the apartment has a bathroom.
So the interior that I was talking about with the no bathroom, it is like the one house that you can go inside up in Vinewood. Looks like a set of a porn movie. A lot of red.
There's a few that look like the set of a horror movie, if I'm being very honest.
No, porn. I said porn.
Oh, porn.
Yeah, porn.
Oh, I think
Sorry,
I know the house you're
I
talking
don't watch
about.
a lot of porn, Simon.
Yeah,
There is a bathroom in there. It's in the
Feeling bad for
bedroom at the on the bottom floor.
I have 3 wives. I don't need porn.
no.
Okay.
I'm just saying. That's just a statement.
You're talking about the house with the open interior, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, that one. They have a bathroom. It's downstairs.
Yeah, but the interior has no downstairs. They're like the doors, but you can't go through.
Oh, gotcha.
Unfortunately.
Because there's like supposed to be 2 bedrooms downstairs in that house, and one of the
Yeah.
bedrooms has the bathroom.
No, unfortunately not.
I'm gonna have weekly just for Shauna's point, I'm going to be having weekly meetings with Bryce just to catch up with any issues, or vice versa.
Kind of issue.
Anything like radio comms, relationships between PD and EMS.
Just improve relations between PD and
Is it so bad?
EMS.
It gets worse the later it gets on during the night. It's normally the NA AUS shift.
What's the problem?
Apparently, it's things like people getting agitated, cops getting agitated with EMS, EMS getting agitated with cops.
Oh yeah, I will admit that. I was off duty. It was not yesterday. It was I think 2 days ago. So somebody got stabbed at Effen, and I was doing like first aid and everything like that. So waiting for somebody to show up. Nobody show up. So calling. Yeah, we were on the corner, and I was waiting again 10 minutes. Nobody showed up. So I had enough, and then I was transporting this person down towards Central. And when I arrived, one of the doctors were like in the corner with a phone on their ear. And I was a little bit pissed about it because I can't stand when somebody's like, when something is going on and people are on the phone, even our troopers sometimes. I can't stand that. So I raised my voice a little bit. No reaction, nothing. Then I was putting the person in the OR, and I was again running towards this person and saying, dude, and five other people arrived too with GSWs. And I was screaming that why is your phone more important than actually these 5 people who are actually about to die?
I'm gonna inform you.
No, I know what I know the whole story. So she got pissed, I got pissed, we yelled at each other, I left, and so I got told that there was like a big shootout going on.
No, you don't have to use all of it.
And that she was on the phone to get more doctors or like more EMS around.
So I'm gonna say this: doctors, I have no control over.
Yeah. So I understand this completely, but at least tell me that you're on the phone to get more staff and not ignore me. You know?
Sometimes it's hard to talk while you text.
And it also could be that like we're thinking and we're not like actually in our heads at the time. We're there, but sometimes we kind of have to blink our eyes.
She was walking around.
Oh, well, never mind then. Never mind.
Yeah,
there
for
goes
me,
Shauna's
it's like
excuses a little bit there.
Yeah, well, it's like, because like for me, it's like I could be like standing here doing like an MDT, but I'm not like here.
Yeah,
I have to
I'm
blink
here,
my
but I'm not
eyes.
here. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, out. Everything's good.
Yeah, but if they were moving around, yeah, they were there.
Now I have to write a system.
But yeah, we have no control over PHS.
Oh yeah, I'm no longer a doctor, Shauna.
What?
Yep.
We're not gonna have enough doctors to split up to all these hospitals.
Not my problem anymore.
I was saying it was your problem. I was just thinking out loud.
No, yeah, well. Yeah, I quit PHS today. I figured I should tell you since you're also EMS command. I will tell Blake as well, but you know, I don't see him as often, so.
Yeah, I think I've seen him twice in the last month. We're not the same person.
Yep.
Just so everyone's aware.
Simon, that also means that I can't do the medical examiner stuff either.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
I realize you and I don't often work together on some of those, but I know sometimes we have. So I'm just giving you a heads up.
I am doctor trained, but I don't do doctor stuff.
Well, yeah,
unless
I mean,
it's an emergency.
I'm still trained, but I'm not gonna be doing any shifts as PHS in ever again.
I mean, yeah, not as shifts, but for example, if Shauna was hurt, I would help, and nobody was available, I would definitely be helping Shauna or you, Simon.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Because honestly, Sean, I'd rather work on you than let Sandy Doctors work on you.
Oh, I feel so loved.
Yes.
To be fair, anyone here gets hurt, I will be working on you.
Well, I'm getting hurt a lot, so.
I mean,
okay.
Chris tried to kill me, so I'm not so keen on Chris working on me.
Fair.
Oh, by the way, I have to tell you, Vanessa, just keep an eye out.
Or
what was the name? The father of Kira?
Steve Thompson.
Steve?
Yes.
Why?
Why?
Seems like he's back here.
What?
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I got some bad news for him.
So just be aware of that, but you don't have it from me.
Yeah.
That's not going to go down well.
No, that's really not going to go down very well.
That's gonna be an interesting conversation.
It is.
Why is Mendo still processing this guy?
How do you know that Steve's back?
Because I was talking to Amber and he's contacting Amber.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
Sean, I'm leaving this in your hands.
So what now?
Steve Thompson.
Who's that? Never met the guy.
XEMS.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
That shit was golden.
Fired
golden.
a while ago.
Yeah, it's true.
It's just the.
Wait, who? Oh, that guy. Oh, that guy. Yep.
Yeah, that guy
Yeah, the one
that
we
was
like didn't see
employed.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Because he was in. I'm pretty sure he was in jail.
Yeah, which none of us know about.
True. Until way later.
What was he texting Amber?
He was sending her a picture, the one that he had in his journal, where Kira and Sydney were standing next to each other. But you guys don't have it from me, so it seems like he kidnapped already somebody, and he gives her a week to find out where to find this person and who it is. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh shit.
Oh, well. Like I said, he's got some bad news coming, so.
Yeah, so.
Can we wait until give the bad news after we get the other person back?
I don't know. I was offering
I
Amber to
would.
come on duty today to find out what's happening and stuff, but they were searching all the places, or like the place that's been on the picture, but there was nothing.
Has he not given any
Yeah.
clues about who it might be?
Not yet, no. So I think tomorrow we will know more, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know where he got Amber's number.
MDT possibly.
He might have had it prior to when he was EMS.
I mean, I was talking to him. Why is he not talking to me then?
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like you.
Is there a reason why that person is just like circling in the sheriff's office?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
Kat because her boyfriend is being charged down there, and it's actually almost in half an hour, and I don't know what's happening. Why Mendo is so long down in the cells?
Well, I don't see him
Well, oh,
taking the number, but
it's gonna end bad. Can I have my shoes back?
I'm still giving you a foot massage.
Don't want.
Too late, I was already giving it. So how are you going to deliver the news there, Vanessa? The first...
the very first time I had to see him, I'd be like, hey, by the way, your daughter's dead.
And then the second part, oh yeah, she's not your daughter.
Yep.
And then the third part, fuck off?
Pretty much. By the way, we legally adopted your daughter. Oh, and she's passed. Oh, and, you know, maybe you should have, you know, been a better father, you piece of shit.
I think Shauna likes all these comments.
No, I'm
sorry,
updating
I
stuff
just
on my phone.
I have very poor, very low tolerance for parents to treat their kids like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just have very low tolerance for it. I don't know.
Not what I wanted to do.
With these EMRs coming on duty, it makes me think that I should probably get off duty so I can relax a little bit and then come back on duty later. Hopefully they don't shut Sandy before I come back. I don't think they'll shut Sandy. I think they'll probably shut Central.
What?
Wait,
What?
why?
What?
Can I tell you one thing?
Hmm.
I don't like Central.
Yeah. I'm up here.
I don't really like it. It's so dirty and like only 2 hours and stuff. So we had yesterday to split
Well,
up.
because we're poor.
Nah, I'm sorry to hear that,
True.
but like
Hang
yesterday
on,
that
you
we had to
went-
split up the Vagos, and then the hostage taking happened here yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, that was...
Literally had blood all over the floor last night.
Last night was stupid.
Emma was not happy.
Yeah.
Why was Emma not happy?
Because
He was scared.
Yeah, the guy actually waited for her. He was dressed up in an EMT unit. He was dressed up in the greys, actually. And I was talking to him and followed him out. He saw Emma's ambulance come up, and he went over and then pointed a gun at her. So he was waiting for Emma to come up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
So, like, he was impersonating EMS, so charges?
Mhm.
Yeah, he got... no, they got away, I'm afraid. They got... Amadou?
Yeah, Amadou got taken hostage.
Yep.
I don't know how.
I don't know how either, because he was pointing towards the door of the OR, and the dude walked in. I don't know.
By then, they already had Emma hostage.
Yeah,
That's true. I probably would have hit him with the ambulance if I was still in my ambulance. Not gonna lie, I would have backed up. I would have swung around as quick as I could. Someone pointed a gun at me in my ambulance.
Didn't see you there.
I mean, I'm in an ambulance.
Something. I think it's just a bird. Never mind. Moving on.
I mean, it can happen. I've always feared, like, when if there's a 1080 going on and I'm trying to avoid it, that, like, somebody just all of a sudden gets, like, cuts in front of my ambo and I just
Give me a
take out
moment.
their car.
That actually happened to me yesterday. I was pulling out of tuners for the staging thing, and I think it was Chrissy actually on her bike, just rode past, speeding, and crashed into my ambulance as I was pulling out. And I'm like, really?
Mhm.
Slow the fuck down.
That's actually part of the reason I put the upgrades on the ambulance, is so that I can accelerate backwards and forwards quicker. So if someone tries to, you know, take me hostage and I'm in my ambulance, I'm just gonna get out. I'm just out. Unless you surround me, I'm out. I don't have a weapon.
Ambulance
I'm not
goes
gonna.
zoom.
I'm not staying for that. I got a big old box ambulance. Go ahead, shoot the box. Go ahead.
The one positive thing is that the box ambulance is still a tank.
Oh God, it's a fucking tank.
It always was a tank. It's just now it drives better.
Yeah.
That's a scary combination if you think about it.
Yeah, I had a local pull out in front of me. I'll say yesterday when I was going to a call, and I like they do, and it was a truck. I hit that truck, and I swear that truck flipped end over end a couple different times before it came down when I hit it at like 120. I smoked him. I absolutely smoked him because he pulled in front of me.
With an ambulance.
So I mean, it's got weight behind it. It's got some pretty fucking weight behind it. You know, the van will bounce off the truck, but this box,
All right, I have to go now.
Bye, Simon. I love you.
Okay.
Yeah. Where are my shoes back? Yeah. All right. You guys stay safe.
True.
Yeah. Safe. No.
Safe.
Oh shit! I said it. No.
Payback, bitch!
Look, Tuttle's been on duty today. She's alive.
Jesus, she's on duty?
She was.
You turn around.
God damn.
The way she was being referred to last night was the body, and I'm like, wait, is she dead?
Jesus.
Like, because when you say body, it's like that's dead, not like
Right.
you would say patient.
Right.
That was a very quick I see you turn around. Huh. Okay.
A cat.
Very loud cat.
That's a very loud cat.
Angry cat.
What the?
Did the cat just get in the car?
Cat just got in the ambulance. Kitty?
Maybe it needs medical attention?
Okay, alright. Alright. let me help you out.
I do apologize.
Come on out.
Oh, I don't see it.
What?
What do you see?
What?
What's going on? Why is Vanessa going mad?
Cat's in the ambulance.
Yeah.
I hear it. I don't see it though.
I don't see a cat.
It's in the ambulance.
Yeah.
Does it
Here,
need
here,
does it need
here,
medical
hang on.
treatment?
Let me open the door. Hang on. What do you mean I don't have permission to use this? Is my ambulance. Alright, key fob, you're not working.
Kitty, what's the matter? Do you need treatment?
I do not hear this kitty, and I do not see the kitty.
I heard the kitty. I haven't seen it yet though.
I also heard and saw the kitty. And there's
no
there
kitty.
it is.
There's the
There it is.
kitty.
What's the matter, kitty?
Can you give me some medical treatment, sweetie?
What? What?
Magic cat. It's Salem.
This is what we get for light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Oh no, wait. It might be scared.
Don't be under the seats, honey. Hang on, I gotta open all the doors. Hang on just a second. Let me open all the doors.
You're just giving me more places to hide.
Listen, alright?
Oh no.
Oh?
Wait, where you going?
And gone.
No, I think it's hiding in this bush.
No, it's gone over that way.
It is running. Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
That was weird.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna file that under things that never happened.
Thank you. Okay. Now we've had weirdness over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna pretend that never happened.
I need to borrow Shauna, Vanessa, and myself.
Okay.
I'm trying to write up paperwork.
Well, you can ride it. If we all ride it in an ambulance and move away, then you can at least do your paperwork and we can still move.
Alright. I got it. I'll go back out.
No, I'm thinking we need to get out on patrol.
Okay, I mean we can go talk while we go patrol.
That's what I'm thinking.
I've been trying to write up this stuff.
Well, then just come with us on patrol and you can write up the stuff.
Oh, I thought we needed to talk. Okay.
Well, we can do
tell
it
them
while we
whilst we're
patrol.
patrolling.
Yeah.
Alright.
To be fair, I've been doing the paperwork too, so.
No, mine's the stuff for the incident that we have.
Yeah. I get that.
Which one?
One of the many incidents.
I was about to say, which one?
You want to put your ambulance away, Aya?
X-ray for flight to EMS dispatch.
Send it.
Hey, Ellie.
Yeah, I saw it, don't worry. Apparently, I think there's an EMR here at Central. We looking for an FTL.
Okay, well, it's his responsibility to reach out to us.
Right.
We'll start heading down there.
I'm fine.
We can slowly head down there. So the situation with Ala.
Uh-huh. So, my Shield, Maria, there's Mira, and another trooper, I don't know who that one was, all came into Pillbox, not Pillbox, Central, and were basically telling me that they were about to arrest Cole and Ella when she came on duty for obstruction of justice because the medical report for Tuttle was not done. And it had been hours at that point, and according to them, they were told that it needed to be looked over by someone in command and approved. So I was like, I never heard that before, and they were thinking that Ella was a training doctor. And I was like, no, Ella's not a training doctor. She's been a full doctor for a long time. And they were just annoyed at the fact that they were getting the runaround. So, Mr. Cole said that Ella had the report, but it was just not finished, and there were grammatical errors, and she was too tired to finish it last night. So instead of sending it to him to help her look it over and put it in, it was just held off. She reached out to Barb, and Barb said that was okay. Well, at the time, Barb was not on duty, so they could not get that confirmation from Barb.
Oh, that sounds like a PD issue then.
Yeah. So luckily Barb did come back on duty not too long after. We called her over and she was like, all right, I'll take care of it. And Maria did apologize later, stating that she hadn't meant to big dick basically. But it was just, it was a whole.
Okay, Google, stop.
I mean, that sounds like, number one, Cole trying to make excuses instead of telling the truth.
Well, I think he was getting a little frustrated because he didn't have the report. He didn't have the report, and he said he reached out to Ella, and Ella said that she wasn't going to wake back up and look it over because she was too tired.
Yeah, because she told me that she went to bed at like 4-ish in the morning.
Yeah.
And so, when you look at that MDT, you'll see why.
Yeah, I know, I saw it, and he said it was
okay.
like an hour long. Yeah, I looked at it right when we were sitting there. But my issue is that if we do have those situations like that, I would think that the person who does the MDT at least pass it off to another doctor to look at. Because he said he did look over Tuttle afterwards, and he double-checked everything. He just
3
did not
minutes
have the beginning of the report. He didn't have the MDT part of it. And he said he would have looked it over, and he would have put it in for Ella, no problem. But he just didn't have that. And he did get a little snippy about it, because I think he was frustrated, and we got to the point where he was like, he didn't want those troopers in Central anymore last night unless for medical reasons. So I just tried to calm him down, and he was calm after that. But it was just a bad situation all around. There was miscommunication. Like I said, from what he was saying versus what they were saying, it was like, no, it was just spelling errors, and she wanted to make sure she caught everything before putting it in, versus them being told that no, it needs to be looked over by someone in command before it can be put into the MDT, because they were thinking that something went wrong and we were trying to cover it up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that sounds like them jumping to conclusions.
Yeah, it does, and I think they were frustrated because, like I said, it had happened hours before.
I think this is from my experience as a doctor. When I've had a long MDT, and it's been wow.
Are you guys okay?
Are you okay?
I'm so sorry. I didn't even hit you guys.
Well, you definitely smoked us.
I'm so sorry. I didn't even see you guys.
Okay, well, I'm okay. Are you okay? Because yours is the.
I'm completely fine. I'm more worried about hitting others.
Okay, well, slow down when you cross the road, my dear.
I'll try.
Okay, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it.
No problem. Stay safe.
You too. Anyway.
Well, he's clearly read your text.
Yeah. So when from the doctor's side, when I have a long MDT like that and it's late and I haven't had plenty of rest and I've been doing a long shift, I would even delay it till the next day to put it in to make sure that I got everything. And I've never had PD complain about that.
Yeah, no, they were like all over Cole, like all 4 of them.
Yeah, that's kind of unreasonable. I think
Barb handled it from her side, and she was like telling them, "Look, we're not doing that. Like, you need to respect the doctors." And I think it's been taken care of. Because, like I said, Maria did call later that night, and she did apologize.
What about Zamira and Shield?
I was on duty for maybe another 10 minutes. After that, I don't know if they called or they came in later, but I did not. I don't know.
I'm just worried about, because sometimes they can get the report right away, but I also wouldn't trust another doctor to look over my stuff. If I'm the one that did all the work and I'm the one that was writing everything, I wouldn't hand it off to another doctor. That's just me though.
Small things we could possibly do that. Not for a hour-and-a-half long surgery type thing.
Yeah.
I mean, and I even told him, because like he was like panicking because he was saying that he has trouble keeping track of like multiple MDTs going off at once. So like if he's got one person in surgery, he does the surgery, and then he gets dropped another person. Like it was about all he can handle. So I was explaining to him like, well, if I'm like, you can tell EMS to use local doctors and have them do the MDTs. And like that's part of our job. We're trained to do that. So if there's MDTs if there's EMS that's not doing that, and they're just like, oh, there's a doctor on duty, I'm just going to push it off on them, that's just them being lazy. And it's like, we need to know that. It's like, because there has to be times you can do your paperwork.
Yeah, because that paperwork's important, and the local doctors can handle the treatments, and then the EMS can handle the paperwork for what the local doctors do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in those troopers, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just a bad night, and I know there was a lot of medicals going off, so, and at one point I know they were at the power plant, and then, because I kept watching them on the GPS, they were all over the city at one point, chasing somebody. So that could have been put in there as frustration, but yeah, they shouldn't be lashing out at us because of that.
Yeah, sometimes I think we're just an easy target. Which kind of bothers me a little bit, but...
Yeah, Is it? When we get to the hospital, I'm gonna clock off, and I'll be back in 2 hours-ish. I mean, you've got even a more posh one tomorrow. Okay. I mean, you've got an even more posh one tomorrow. Ooh.
Also, yesterday when I was driving the little van ambulance, it eats up a lot more fuel than this big box one does.
Always has.
No, it's really bad. I went from full at Sandy to Polito to back to Central here, and I had a little under half a tank.
Ooh, okay. Well, that's two EMRs on duty, by the way.
Why are they all coming on duty on a Sunday when there's like never any medical?
I know, right?
We should have been on last night. We had medicals galore.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna hop out on your side, Vanessa.
It's fine.
Thank you for taking.
Yeah, you're welcome. I guess I can take one of them for a little bit. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on, but I can take one of them for a little bit.
Let's run Ivana. If Ivana wants to do some as well, take Ivana through some of the scenarios. She has no actual medical sign-offs.
Yeah, because every time I get on duty to get her signed off on stuff, nothing happens.
Shauna, if you're happy, this one to FTO and interviewer.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, there you go.
And you can add me to the list for the interview stuff.
Yep. I will do that later, okay?
Okay, no worries.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, Ivana. How are you today?
Not too bad. You know, it's a good baby Sunday kind of thing.
Yeah.
I can finally see the EMS training notes for me now.
X-Ray 0 going 42. Have a quiet evening.
And then suddenly there was loads of people.
Why do you do this to me?
So, Banner,
Right.
one.
Love ya.
Hold on. Can you come here for 1 second?
Desi!
Hello!
Hello! Apparently I'm gonna go up here. That's not where I want. Oh, I'll probably go up here. Love you, Desi!